at the end. A victory for Grey. Here they come. Grey College, first side, led there by their captain. The Reds, as they're affectionately known, will come out in a moment. There they are. The home crowd is here. There was a call from the old boys to say, let's paint the Affies Stadium red. Having a quick look-see at the teams. Connor White combines with Super Setum Nebelele, the SA Schools forward, together with Nathan van der Merwe in the lock position. Chinedu Amadi together with Thomas Bailing. The back trio of James Kabrowski, Sam Brewer, as well as Kibotile Make. Regan McGurk makes his debut today in the number 9 jumper. Ray Gordon was injured in last week's performance, so he makes his debut. His father, an old KES boy as well, class of 1989 in the fullback position. Simpua Moyo, he'll be responsible for the boot this evening here to get Grey College turning back. Tristan Malgeri comes from fullback. He plays number 12 in today's encounter, and he combines together with Olunje Mehlomokulu. The back three of Jarell Mbuyi together with Mbuso Metula and Haniel Makonti makes up the 15 that'll stand up to the challenge of Grey College. I'm not alone this evening. I'm joined in commentary by an old Grey himself, whose son went to King Edward, Niels Momberg. What's that team looking like?
Thanks, Lucky. No, it's the mighty Grey College in town. Fullback is Daniel Hendricks, left wing Ruben Solier, joining by Sia Kenny on the right wing. SA School Centre from last year, Peter van der Merwe, joined by Ethan Adams in midfield. Alziden Felix is the fly-off, and Philip McLaren is scrum-off.
Captain Red.
Aiden Nieuwoud is number 8, and Julian Cosmo 7. Sander Smith is 6. Arya Meyer, number 5, and last year's stalwart lock Heinrich Tron, brother of JJ Tron, number 4, and Dion Fentek at Lucet, and Liam van Wyk at hooker, with Dani Kruger at tight head.
Here we go, folks. The man in the middle, Anesius Vermeulen, will be responsible for this clash here. Great, looking to send back KES very early on. There are a couple of dark patches onto the field that either team will want to exploit. McGurk gets hands on the ball for the first time. There'll be some nerves there as well. But it's very quickly into the thick of things here. That kick straight down the throat of Kenny. Onto the ball now with McLaren. McLaren across to Tehran, 115 kilos of him. Yes, you heard correctly. That ball, just a bit of a miscue there. He will come back for that first penalty.
King Edward choosing to play from deep. I would rather see them exit, you know, and play some percentage rugby against this very dangerous Grey College side. They go offside, and Grey College will be going for poles. And the guy taking the kicks will be their flyer, Zidane Felix. Last year he played mostly fullback in the Grey College second team, as otherwise known as the Cherries. Very good goal kicker, very elusive runner as well.
Yeah, change of position. He was also in that Craven Week under 18 side last year. This team littered with players from last year's Craven Week. So early on here, just want to get some points on the board. Conversion is successful. The 3 to the good are Grey.
Yeah, solid kick there by Zidane Felix. King Edward will have to kick off and try to win the ball back. In the previous game when Jeppe played Paul Boys, in the first half, Jeppe kept to their structures. They played positions and they actually played very well, and King Edward can do well to do the same tonight.
Certainly, it's a good kick chase there and good commitment to the tackle from Jarell Mbuyi, and results in the penalty as well. If they are going to challenge here, Niels, they have to be in the gesig, as they say. They've got to front up.
Absolutely, they're going to play this situation. They shouldn't play the man. They should play it as they see it. This is a talented KES side. Vusi Moyo who's lining up the kick now. A seriously young, talented player from King Edward, and I have some very good other players as well, like Isetu Bele, and they should back themselves tonight. They got nothing to lose. It's probably the best schoolboy rugby team in the world, looking at their record, and KES has got the bullets, as they say, to take them on, and so they should do their best. I watched them play last week against Noord their first game of the season. They look good on the day. And Moya lines it up, and the score is 3-all.
All evens at this stage here. Really is piping up nicely for the contest. There we see well weighted, then holding on, resulted in the penalty there. Exactly what they needed. Right, who's claiming this one here?
Touched!
It's exactly what Niels was speaking about a little bit earlier. They've got to get out of their lines. They do so, and it was touched, so advantage the Reds.
Yeah, McGarry, very solid inside centre, played a lot for the Reds last year as well. That's exactly what I want to see, as you said. Catch the ball and exit well.
Malgeri, part of the under-17 Valpies team last year. Mehlo Makulu was at Academy Week together with the likes of Simpiwe Moyo. Over the 6, that ball goes Sam Brewer in charge of that ball there. Another one whose father and brother, his brother matriculated just last year. Jack Brewer. Bit of a greasy here in slow motion. He's just waiting up for support is Amadi. Taking ages to come out there from a Girk. Eventually it does. It's Connor White who sets the platform midfield, but just lets it slip.
I think the two teams are feeling each other out at the moment. It's definitely early season. Grey College has played 2 games. I think they played the trio team from Kroonstad, and they also played Falcon Gymnasium. Both obviously won both games. KES has played 1 proper game. They played some chukka games, but they played 1 game last week. So it's early season. So yeah, they beat Noord by 31-27 in that game. So let's see how this goes. First scrum of the match. I think the Grey College pack looks a bit bigger, especially the locks and the loose forwards.
96 kilos from Fenton, 90 kilos from Van Wyk, but 110 kilos from Donnie Greer. On the other side, we've got Connor White at 95 kilos. Siposetu Nebelele at 110 kilos. And Nathan van der Merwe at a healthy 105. But it's that engine room in the second row that you speak of at Niels that I think will be the difference in terms of scrum win percentages.
Bind! Sit!
Scrum goes straight down. It looked like it was on the KES loose head side, but I mean that's just a reset. Didn't see any problems from either side. Any reason why it went down, so that's just a normal reset and a good decision by the referee.
8 men on the bind, I want you in, eh? Catch! Bind!
AJ Meyer, of course, a younger brother of Lucas Meyer, plays for the Blue Bulls. Scrum penalty in favor of the Reds. That'll be a good good feeling for them. High fives all round. And Moyo, we saw what he did at Academy Week. He can punish you from literally everywhere.
We're not sure if they're going to show that scrum again, but I think it was against the Grey College tight head, Donnie Greer, for dropping his knee onto the ground, which obviously is not allowed, and that's a straight penalty. Interesting case today, going for poles very early. Which didn't look in their DNA last week. They went for touch all the time, but I think it's a good thing that they try and put some points on the board, maybe build some scoreboard pressure. Moyo certainly has the distance. He can kick a long ball, as they say, and let's hope for the red team's sake, or the Reds as they affectionately called, that he can get it over today.
looks solid. It is solid. And that'll be a worry for Grey College. Don't give away anything in our half, because he can slot it, as you said, from pretty much anywhere. Still a tight contest in here. We've only had 8 minutes. It feels like much, much longer. He's in front.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I don't really think you can stop yourself when the ball goes up like that, and that's another obvious penalty against King Edward for the handle of the ball. Sam Brewer in front of the ball. Grey College goes a different route here. They kick for poles, and yeah, they're going to go for the rolling maul. And it's one of the more interesting parts of rugby I found is like, so it's the actual maul, the maul attack against the maul defense. And you won't believe it, people actually train that for hours, doing the maul and defending it as well. So let's see.
Let's see, says Neil. Do they have their wits about them? Grey College, first job, retrieve the ball. They do so. Maul is set. And they trip over their own feet there. Keeping it nice and tight amongst the forwards. Still going, places the ball and try time. Came around the corner, did the hooker there, Liam van Wyk. They call him Lem affectionately. And he dots down the first 5-pointer of this evening's clash.
Yeah, the Grey College forward pack power, evident, very evident in the right up first, the first maul. There's a pick up and go, and it is a captain, Liam van Wyk. He was a very good hooker, played very good rugby for Grey as well last year, and he's probably the third player that picked it up and went over in the corner. And Zidane Felix is lining it up again to see if he can convert and make it a 7-pointer. He's just pushed it to the right.
Just hold its line, that ball.
Push it to the right, and now we see ball comes into the line out towards the back. Very good take. They fell over their own feet, but they still keep the ball. It's a pick up and go, and there goes Van Wyk, and he drives it over. No, it's not Van Wyk. He'll be the next one, you'll see, and it's over for Grey College to take the lead in the first half.
Off the foot. Taken back. Stop, stop.
Zidane Felix there looking for some territory. That ball bounces, fools everybody, including the right winger from King Edward. So almost immediately under pressure there. Moyo looks to relieve that pressure, and does so with some ease and comfort.
Yeah, good play there by King Edward. Quick throw into Moyo, and he has a very cultured boot. And he puts the ball back into the, but unfortunately for KES, it was taken back into the 25, and they're going all the way back to the 25 for the line out.
So it's deemed to be taken back into the line. Baie geskop het. Baie geskop het. Baie geskop het.
Yeah, just got to get the correct marking. So it's where he kicked the ball.
5.
So immediate pressure back onto King Edward once again. Goes up high, does Tehran to retrieve that ball. It's with Adem at the moment. Good ball inside there for Van der Merwe.
No hands!
Same again, same direction. Van der Merwe, Van der Merwe. You cannot keep him out, can you? Peter Van der Merwe, the head boy of Grey College, does the business.
Very, very dangerous Grey College. Very good line out to the back, which gave them some impetus in the line out. The sack was good, but they played it to the right very, very quickly. And on the third phase, Van der Merwe came off his right foot and went straight through the middle and scored under the poles for a 7-pointer.
Adds the extras, does Felix. 15-6, the scoreline.
As we see again, Grey College playing it to the right. Felix inside to the center. Adams, beg your pardon. And then out again to Van der Merwe. Steps to his right, inside. Couple of missed tackles. And he goes over next to the post for their second try of the night.
Back live now. There's another deep restart from Moyo.
4. Thank you. No, we readjusted.
Referee was happy that Amadi pulled out of the contest. So that was just off the side of the boot there. So immediate opportunity for the Reds to respond here. Nebelele.
Okay, guys. Eerste lyn staan, jou verantwoordelikheid. Hou jou lyn op. Yours, keep them open. Stay the 2.
Brewer there doesn't manage to hang on. They're just ripped by a Grey. And off they go once again.
First guy got it. You've got it,
says the referee. That's excellent work there from the Reds. Can they turn attack in? Can they turn defense rather into attack very quickly? Nebelele waiting to carry the ball. Big man, that's Nebelele. Brewer now with a carry. He gets stopped around the neck. That looked.
Dipped into that.
Moyo. Dinka over the top there. Regather again. Can they get rid of it? They can. Work to do here now. Holding.
Number 13's on the ball.
I'd like them to go back for that high tackle onto Sam Brewer at centre field. Excellent work, scrambling defense there from Grey College, gets them out of trouble.
I feel KES, they should use their chances. They had a good chance there, and when they get a chance and they get into the red zone, they should make it count. I think it's important for them as well that they score the next try. I mean, this Grey College machine scored 2 brilliant tries when they got the chance.
Stay! Over!
Line out over now. Just had a look up. He saw the frame of Nebelele and it resulted in the knock-on.
Nebelele, strong player. It's not often that you play SS schools in your grade 11 year. And he's certainly one to look out for. Strong, great ball carrier. And he's definitely one for the future. And he's got a big role to play here tonight.
Certainly does. On the other hand, from a Grey College point of view, but due to some injury, they called him up. So extreme talent there as well.
It's just a factory of talent. It just rolls on every year. Then there's another one. We heard about Adams last year, and he's the next one. Then suddenly he popped up at the Craven Week, and there he is now, strong looking outside centre. And Van der Merwe last year towards the end of the season for Grey College, he was absolutely brilliant. And I can see him being a handful again tonight and the season.
As he's shown.
As he's shown.
Use it.
Ball comes out for McGurk. The wingers come up into the fray as Makonti. Big hit, center field. Holding the call there. High fives all round. Super work there. The personal responsibility of players in that Grey College team is amazing. I've effected the tackle, I've shown daylight, and I'm straight over the ball.
That's it, and to me it seems like Grey College is getting more players to the breakdown to make a difference, and KES seems to be just a yard behind at the moment. Here we see McGurk taking up, Lunge is taking up midfield. He's a little bit isolated there, but KES played quickly again. But I think Billing just plays away from his support, which gives Grey College the chance to go over the ball. I didn't get the number there. It's Adams, is it?
Yep.
Yes, it's the centre Adams who shows his jackling abilities as well.
Yeah, versatile is Adams, showing all the experience that he's had.
Stay out. Step.
Slow ball for Grey, but they won't mind. They get into the 22. They were on their 5-meter line just a moment ago. Over the top here. Alert to it, working Edward.
Balls out. Taken back.
Moyo. Is that ball going to sit? Checking back there was Siabonga Kenny.
Advantage. Stay on.
They're all under penalty advantage. Finds a bit of a half gap to get his team just over halfway. And now looking for a little bit of space. Advantage over for Grey. Would have liked a bit more distance there with Moyo.
Yeah, it's interesting now. Grey College is slowly starting to build in that high intensity tempo game that very few teams can actually live with. That's why I say KES must keep the ball more. They must be more secure at the breakdown. And when they get a chance, they need to take their points themselves, because Grey College will score. But the line-out's about to take place again.
Success at line-out time again there. Ball continuation. Exemplary from Grey.
Stay on.
There's a player in agony in the background for Grey, but ball continues on this near side here. The two of them taking on 4K's defenders. They wait up the ball just to hang on for support play.
Advantage, tackle line, number 10. Away, tackle. Stay on.
They're right on the line here, Grey. Has a look, changes direction. Van der Merwe throws a wild one across. Looking at the AIs, it's short. Now that should be good. It is good. So they get up once again here. Do the Grey.
Number 10.
They were under penalty advantage. Didn't need much of it. That pass there from Van der Merwe. Sent in a general direction. But picked up. And another try in favor of Grey.
Yeah, it looks like it was the left wing Ruben Solier who went over there. Not really a wing try. He was part of the ruck, and he just dotted down. Yeah, once again, King Edward being put under severe pressure by the power Grey College side. And as I just mentioned earlier, they play at a tempo that very few teams can live with. And I think, well, I believe in watching them play a lot over the years, the only way you can stay and live with them is to keep the ball, bring the tempo more to your pace, and at the moment it's not happening.
Some strong words being said behind those goal posts there, as that ball sails just across the face of the goal. Message, I'm sure, coming through from the coaching staff there.
As we see now, as Grey take it out wide, and when the ball touches the grass, the defensive lines gets realigned, and it often leads to a try. Just held up short. Good defense at the end there by KES, but then Solier picks up and he dives over in the corner, and that's another try there as play continues.
Okay, that's good.
In the 10 now, they really are turning it up here. Oh, Grey. Big tackle just off picture there, but they're still going forward. Look at that forward momentum there. They've covered about 15 meters in no time into opposition half now. Show and go there from
No, you tackle
Fenter.
Stay on, step.
Fullback is up. Good short ball there, equally met by Metlo Mokulu.
Go backwards.
Playing
You're on the
ball
ground,
on the
you can't
floor
play the
there.
ball again.
So that'll be a penalty.
Front, no.
Very cheeky of him.
10, you already placed it, you can't play the ball back again.
Now the referee says he already planted and he can't have another go at it. This is KES's chance. The game has slowed down. Good kick by Moyo, just outside the 25. And let's see if KES can set up a maul and see if they can move this Grey College back into the direction of their own try line.
5 and 1. 5 and 1. Stay the 2. Geen my nog, dankie.
As you see now, we see, and now we got, apologies, line out continues and KES loses another one.
Opportunity for them to regather, unsuccessful. And Veg, one of the try scorers in the side on clean-up duty there. Adams. Adams gets the ball out wide there. Number 10 find themselves on the wing. So first receiver, big lock forward to Ron. He gets thumped to the ground. Looking to send them back here. Moyo perfectly positioned. Gets rid of one and another. Nebelele, not too many options available to him. They recover well. 6s and 7s, Niels. That's 6s and 7s here.
I heard the other night somebody calls it hot potato rugby. KES is a little bit, is the word jittery when they move the ball around. You know, they're still in the game. Slow it down a bit, but make sure you don't make mistakes. Because every time the ball goes to the other side, Grey College bounces. And we're having another scrum on the KES 10-yard line. And KES will have to be defending for their lives here.
It's a 10th edition of the Noord Suid Tournament, courtesy of MNI Toyota.
Set up one. Number 1, you in on the angle from the start. Number 1 off the start. Straight from the start.
So 4 days of competition we've got. Today was day 1. We're out here again tomorrow. Sunday's the day off, and then the tournament wraps up on Monday as well as Tuesday.
KES getting penalised there in the scrum. It seems like Connor White was coming in on the angle, immediately penalised by the referee. And Grey College kicks for the corner, and they have another chance to execute their maul. Look, yeah, he did a little bit on the angle. I think he actually got the hit on the tight head, so could be a bit unlucky there.
Grey certainly won't be complaining. Line out variation successful for Grey. They're nice and tight there. They're nice and tight are Grey. They'll go over. Of course they will.
The ball was always in front.
This time here, AJ Mayer
will
get the 5-pointer.
Almost inevitable. This Grey College side, it's metromonic, robotic. You know, great throw by Van Wyk de Hooker. Great take by Tron in the line out. Great momentum as they come around, and then they score. It's just simple in its simplicity.
Textbook stuff on the display here from Grey College. Felix looking to add the extra 2. Does so with some comfort and ease.
Lovely stroke and style by Felix. I remember watching him play for the Cherries last year when he played fullback. As they show the line out again, it's going to be thrown towards the back. Great take, pass forward, momentum. Got Teron in the middle there. He's directing proceedings, and as they go through the side,
stop. In front.
And they go over for a clear try.
Gets the ball down the middle of the restarter this time, does Moyo. And now work to do. That passer almost coming a bit too late there.
Out. KES.
Now Metula right down the throat of Siliers. 2 to take him down. Cosmo, he gets throttled to the floor. Continuity here is amazing. The footwork of Van der Merwe is looking for somebody, might not need anybody. Peter Van der Merwe. Brilliant, brilliant. And that is why he was one of the best players at the SA Schools tournament last year. Picks up from exactly where he left off last season. His second try of the evening.
Wonderful, wonderful run by Van der Merwe. He got it at pace, ran straight, beat a few defenders. He's got really strong hips. You know, it's very difficult to go down. One should probably try and go and track him around the ankles. But that's a great, wonderful individual try by Van der Merwe, the inside center of Grey College. Zeden Felix adds the 2 more. And with another 6 minutes to go in the first half, Grey College is actually running right here as they lead by 32 points to 6. KES has got no answers at the moment, and they will have to find a few very quickly, or this
very quickly.
Very ugly tonight.
Contest in the air there.
That was a good contest, just a knock on. No hands. Advantage over, stop 9 in front. Good now.
Exit towards the far side there. Inside, outside. Better momentum here from KES, but they spill it just short of the 22.
That's fine, James. He's just working through the ruck. No advantage for the last forward here.
Heard there from the referee, not too much in it. He's losing out. There's
Oh, come on,
Regan McGurk on
captain.
debut.
Discipline. Captain. Discipline.
His father, Nigel, there. Played in 89 in the fullback position. Quite a few dads that are in here.
Number 1 is dropping his bar.
Sam Brew, I mentioned earlier, both his brother and father both played.
Elbow up and angles.
Brewer was the 8th man in the 90s.
Coach!
And then on the bench, a couple of dads as well. We'll see if the likes of Stuart Faber will make their way onto the park. King Edward need to see out to this half here. First,
stay behind, 9.
Grey College, they're not going to stop going. And characteristic mistake there from Felix. And there just might well be an opportune moment for KES to conjure up an attack.
Yeah, KES has, they're in the red zone here. They need to set up something to take something out of the half, just to give them some spirit and hope and something to look forward to in the second half. They have a good chance. It's a middle scrum, so you can play either way. I haven't seen KB Markey in the game, and he's KES's big ball carrier, and he sets him up. They need to find a way to get him into the game. Maybe play closer to the tight phases.
Don't work in one. Don't work in.
Got to work him in there 100%. There he is now. Let's see if he can have an immediate impact following your words, Niels. Good carry by him. McGurk gets the ball off to Mnebelele. Almost a front foot start he needs there. They come around the corner again. Had to hang on, did Amadi.
Right before the tackle.
It's ripped out once again. Their ball retention and ball protection hasn't been the greatest from the Reds.
Trouble, yeah.
Now they look at their options here. Had to make that tackle. He did make that tackle.
Don't dive into it.
Thought he had lost that ball forward, but he hadn't. One defender to beat here, decides to go onto the inside.
No, 9, step 9. Punish. Step.
Ball comes up now for
that's fine.
For Grey.
Go ahead. Now you ran into him.
Opportunity to get over that ball there. Will he survive
Not
it?
on the ball. Not on the ball.
Didn't survive the clean out. Fullback, well positioned Mbuso.
Stop, KES. Stop.
He's got to chase after this ball here to play his players on side. He does so. All on now. Loose ball here, dangerous. Directly out.
Directly out. KES has another chance.
You've got to start taking advantage of these chances, Niels.
They've been struggling in the lineouts. I think they've lost 3 out of 4, if my memory serves. Manenebele is a very good thrower of the ball, and they need to find a way to win the lineout vault and to set it up. I would like to see KES played a little bit tighter. You've got to earn the right to go wide. And it seems like they're just grabbing that and they're playing too fast and too quick.
6 and 1.
For their own pace even.
They've got to find their own pace, and they've got to get Marky in the game. Because he gets in the game, he gets him over the advantage line.
Maul!
That ball there left behind. Small errors are really becoming costly for King Edward.
Yeah, they won the line out, and then somehow they managed to make a hash of it, knocking it on again. And once again, they have to scrum with a minute to go.
I was on the other side.
I think the defense on the first phase has been pretty decent. They've made a few
on the transfer.
But there they managed to knock it on again.
Bind! Sit! Steady up, elbow. Go, go, go. Don't go in one. Stay behind the ball.
Ball available now. Let's see. We'll have their one last shout before the half. That ball is dislodged, still goes backwards. And we'll have one more scrum before the
lost control by Blue.
Half-time whistle sounds.
Yeah, it's the last 5 minutes got a bit scrappy, I think, from both sides. As I said, Grey College, they had a purple patch in the middle where they just moved the ball at pace. Hard running centres, running through the middle. I also like the look of the scrum of McLaren. His service is so quick from the base as well. Very, very crisp, and I mean that sets the whole back line up. But once again, there's a scrum.
Towards the near side here. Moyo puts on the boot. Scrappy, very scrappy. No one just willing to own up to the ball.
That's lost forward and that's half time, eh?
That'll be the half, folks. It was close for about the first 2 minutes, and then the likes of Van der Merwe as well as Ethan Adams decided to get Grey out of first gear, and it's just been the Blues ever since. The scoreline sits at a healthy 34 points to 16. If King Edward are going to make their way back into this game, something needs to change, and change very quickly. We'll see if that happens in the second half.
NMI Toyota, your ultimate destination for all your Toyota needs. Selling, buying, in need of Toyota genuine parts, or simply servicing your Toyota. Make NMI Toyota your top choice. Our nationwide dealer network is
Hi guys, Junior from the DHL Stormers. I just want to wish all the...
Smile. One thing though, it does not take a lot to say Enkosi, buy a donkey, Siyabonga. From all of us to you, we say halala. Thanks a lot.
do that. They will run away with it. It doesn't matter if you're king with the 7 school, JP, Paul Boys, Paul Jim. You can't allow them to run at you in space like happened in the first half.
Keep it nice and tight. Do not allow them to run into you, particularly through the centres. There's been a tough going so far for the likes of Maugeri as well as Metla Makuli there. Second half underway now for King Edward.
Stay on, focus.
No changes seemingly at this stage. We'll try to see if there are some fresh legs onto the park. And Moyo thumps that one back into the 22. What we saw in the first half, they like this loose play. Ruan Silias gets over the top of one. Miscommunication. Metla Makulu's having to clean up there.
That's good position. Number 7 on the ball.
And more numbers from King Edward. But the Grey College player, strong on his feet there, gets straight over the ball. You spoke about the urgency. They almost seem a second or two behind King Edward, and it was evident in that play.
So Julian Cosmo, great steal over the ball there, but once again, frantic play by KES, but it started with the exit. Moya tries and kicks it out too far. If he kicks it out on the halfway line, the game stops. It's a line out. There's a chance you can get a turnover. Where's Grey College right now? Penalty, another maul being set up, and I think we had 4 mauls in the first half, which led to 3 tries.
There he is, right over the ball is Cosmo. 1, 2, 3 players onto the ball there. Maul called by the referee, so they want to seal this one. It's taken in.
Your second guy joined, he formed the maul.
Good work there by King Edward in the line-out. They actually achieved the turnover, and unfortunately strong play against by the Grey College forwards, which held up. I think it was Beeling, which prevented them to actually place the ball and release it, and the scrum goes to Grey College. But good field made.
Pick up there from 8 across now there to McLaren. And they're really now just opening up there. Coming in is Silias. And that ball just no opportunity for the ball to get lost. Midge to recover. Big fend off there from Zander. They're in the 22 now are Grey. Taron, he's been quiet. This second half gets back into the action.
Step.
Couple to bring him down. That ball lost.
Ball off the park. Moyo's got the ability to kick it. Prodigious distances, but maybe just take it a little bit back and make sure that you get it out. Because you can play from the halfway line, but when Grey is in the red zone there, if you're a KES fan or a KES parent or an old boy, the fear levels start to go up. So they're in a position now to get out of their red zone and into the or close to the Grey College half.
Crouch!
Let's see what we do here. McGurk looking keenly at his 8-man mark here.
Much better, keep it there. He's good. Stop, Red, stop!
To exit.
On.
And the ball comes out. Little fist pump here from Niels Momberg.
Very good exit by Moyo. And if KES wants to play with the real big dog of South African schools rugby, that's what they need to do. They're in the position now where they can...
Moment. Line-out success has been superb from Grey College.
Taking out the support.
Penalty advantage for Grey.
There's still an advantage. That's fine. Guys, you are taking out the support at the line-out. Too early. You're taking out the support at the line-out.
Clear there from the referee.
15, eh?
It's another opportunity.
On the 15.
Closer to the try line of the Reds.
Guys, they have to come to ground first. You can't take them in the air.
But a very interesting stat for you about the 8th man from Grey. Chatting to their manager. He's Putu Pretorius teaches business studies when he's not with the first team. I wonder how many classes he gets to, considering the travel schedule of Grey College.
Off.
Eighth man, Adem Nieuwoud. He's a first team cricketer.
Maul, don't take the leg.
Maul
Over.
effected now. Over to Van Wyk, who's at the base of that maul there at 6s and 7s, arcing Edward. Try is good. Took a moment to look. That'll be the second 5-pointer of Van Dijk. And the first points on the board in the second half.
Lucky the word is out. The rest of the country, you have to stop Grey College's maul, because that's the 4th maul try tonight.
Yep.
And it just seems so easy. They've got 3 very good line-out options. The locks, and also in the back of the line-out, I think Cosmo, he's the one at 7 who really controls it there. Have to say Van Wyk puts it in on the ticky every time. And then they have different variations of the maul. You know, they go to the front, they pass it forward, you know, but they find
Team cricketer, so he did not do too much in the first team pre-season preparations.
And as we see, the maul is set. KES is at 6s and 7s, beautifully set by Grey College.
There. Good chase as well by Mungoti.
Stay on, Paresh. Yeah. Use it! No! Use it!
I remember last time Grey were this close to their own try line. That ball won't go out. Can Moyo inspire something here?
Tackle, release! Stay on, Paresh. Step.
Need quick ball here. They get it via Moyo. Now Metlo Makulu decides to step onto the left foot.
Captain.
The option here, I think there were 2 penalty advantages there.
Skip, just shooting the gun, eh?
Very early out there.
I still believe King Edwards, there's a lot of individual play. They're not finding their rhythm. And they're getting double tackled, it seems like, by the Grey College, or manhandled, taking back. You know,
it is lost again. Good appreciation of the laws there. Release the ball. And from defense into attack, how quick was that? Lightning quick. They're on the halfway already. Grey. Backwards that ball. Van der Merwe looking for.
Yeah, no knock on. Grounding good.
Confirmation there. Tries good. It looked good from where we were sitting. And Celiers dots down once again for Grey.
Through the middle, the Grey College loose forwards just took it up, brought their backs into it, played right, and they went to score in the other corner. KES side looks very dejected now, but as I said, they got to get back to their structures, find a way to play their own game. There's a long season ahead. And they need to find a way to get back in this. Yeah, and as they show the try here, I think the referee missed a ball going forward on the ground there earlier in the move, but unlucky there for KES. But it's Grey College relentless pressure, and they deserve that, I suppose.
Moyo's looking for a couple of options, aren't too many.
No advantage change. Always under pressure.
For that knock on. Let's look at some of the old boys. The most recent old boy to become a Springbok for Grey College, Francois Venter. 45 Springboks in total that have come out of Grey College.
Well, the factory, it's dried up a bit. But in the World Cup last year, obviously, Kobus Reinach He's an old boy. I think recent guys that were real superstars. You look at the Duplessis brothers, Bismarck in particular, and Yanni. I remember them playing right here on this field, Bismarck that is, against Affis. One of the better schoolboy games I've ever seen. Greenwald Lock, he played that day, but that's the first time I saw Bismarck.
Go on, dive onto the ball,
just,
coming out there.
Off their
Go on,
feet.
dive onto the ball. Coming out there at the ruck. Yes,
That was
Lamar?
an interesting scrum. I think it moved more than 5 yards forward. And my understanding of the schoolboy rules is that you have to stop and scrum again. Maybe the referee don't do a lot of schoolboy games. He's maybe forgotten about that one.
Two.
Play brought back to the halfway. There we see Adams
Say 10.
following through there. Back on live play here. It's a Grey College that are nearing the try line of King Edward again. But they managed to just get ushered out into touch.
And I'm also happy when there's no...
Been Master in charge of rugby,
Yes,
King
open back.
Edward not looking happy.
Yeah, Gassman, man.
There, sitting next to,
Come in,
and
Roy.
as you watch
Get in.
McLaren just getting short there, taking out over the touchline.
Changes to speak of
Crouch!
from either team. Belele is isolated. Support arrives timelessly.
Stay.
Moyo. Cross kick. Really good dedication there. Step inside towards the support. This is much better. The 22 just about.
Stay
Pity.
tight.
But I think we had a glimpse there what KES needs to do. Menebele and Marke were both very prominent in this phase play. They give Menebele again, places it well. It's well set. They're taking it up. Let's see where the penalty came from. The Mara from the side. And Felix puts the ball out. Just outside the 25. Let's see where the touch just goes. This past the 10-yard line. It will be Grey College ball to put in the line out.
This moment off. Open case. Open case.
So opposite to the success rate,
out, 5 and 1.
lack thereof
Get in.
rather, at line-out time. Grey College, on the other hand, their line-out's been functioning more than efficiently.
Use it.
Here's
Use
another
it.
example of their variation at line-out time, just for getting the ball behind this time.
No, he was behind him. But went forward first and then it bounced back.
Grey College hasn't really played very well either the second half. But I see a lot of, is the word hope, or no, hope not wrong, but I see a lot of potential for them to put together another great year this year, because if I look at McLaren, I look at Felix, I look at Van der Merwe, obviously, Van Wyk de Hoeke, there's just so much talent, but when they play well, they just put the phases together in such a simple way, but at a high pace. So the other schools better watch out, they're coming for you.
Bind.
Tempo,
Elbow
tempo,
side one.
tempo. As in
Sick.
the order of the
Up, keep
day
it up.
from
Don't go in
Grey. They
one.
like it hot, they like it fast. McGurk to Moyo.
Good.
Plenty of time to get something on the go here. That ball will stay in field. A bit of a tester, but does well, does Mbui. Still going is Mbui.
No hands, Ruck.
Moyo tries to get it behind Felix, but he's excellently positioned. Flags up. Flags up there on the far
Take the
side.
run out.
Very interesting, I don't know if you've noticed, but Moyo is now starting to kick the ball into the corners and
Didn't go so
trying
often.
to hit the grass, because when the
Correct.
ball hits the grass and it
Okay,
starts
gents.
to roll, anything
That's
can
right
actually
forward.
happen. That's what he should have done in the
Take a
first
scrum.
half. Put Grey College back, made them turn, made their forwards run
Sit
back.
it against the bench,
So
mate.
it seems like they're
Kom op
getting
die
to
arm.
a,
Of op
it's
die rug.
obviously too late
Op die
now.
skouer.
But I still believe they played right
Van on
into
this side, you two
the
are
Grey
perfect.
College's hands in that first period, especially in that middle period of the first half.
Fancy stuff on the display from Felix, and why wouldn't you? He's a really good outing today. Hasn't had to do much kicking, it's been full of running, which he's been in a part of his distribution to both Adams and Van Merwe in the centres. Exemplary.
Blue binding. Okay, as dit weer gebeur, wys my. Okay, ek kort 'n beter bin. Verder, yes.
Philip McLaren, if rugby doesn't work out for him, he can certainly be a delivery guy for Take-A-Lot, because his delivery this evening has been absolutely spot on. A big thank you to all our sponsors here, headline sponsor M&I Toyota, as well as the other sponsors who make this festival possible. Suntum Stadio, Spur, Blue Ribbon, all of them in the mix here. Chance here. Chance here.
11, get that number 11, 11.
McGurk is there in a flash. Moyo. Cross kick. Ooh. Amper. Somebody's going to get an early shower here.
Captain.
For
11, captain. Playing the guy in there, there's no mitigation.
Yeah, I think that's probably correct. It looked a bit dangerous. And it's Ruben Solier who's probably going to take an early shower, or he might just come back towards the end. I don't think there was any malicious intent. Now they show it. Yeah, I jumped into him, but it's probably worth a yellow card. But I don't think he went out to hurt him or maliciously. So it's just one of rugby's. You know, you got to be sure that the player's safety always comes first, and it is the defender who must make sure that the player, the attacker, does not get in any position where he can get seriously injured.
Nebelele. Can he find his jumper? McGurk, he manages to find. He goes himself onto the near side there.
Stay on. Advantage. Can't play the 9.
In the half back there.
Yes, your mark?
Thought that was quite cynical. Some referees would give a yellow for that as well.
Yeah. There's the cross kick once again. Try King Edward. The cross kick. Anil Nkoti. Will dot down, and the Red Army have something to cheer about. We'll see that replay again. I agree with you, Niels. It's cynical play at the bottom there. There's no need to be touching the halfback. It's clear who the halfback is. He's trying to get to the ball, and Gray are trying to slow him down.
Yeah, look, I've spoken about Moyo a lot, but when he kicks it like that on the ticky, the proverbial ticky, he just shows how much talent he's got, and probably a little bit of a mistake by Grey College, which led to the try. Could be a bit lucky, but KES in the last 10 minutes or so showed quite some endeavour, and they probably deserved that try.
Captain, discipline. Those are 2 silly penalties close to each other.
See the referee is talking to the captain there. He said it was cynical. Not sure why he does that now. He's given the penalty. Give the yellow card or not. You know,
just simple. That take was lost, but it is backwards. Under this ball is Felix. Felix fooling nobody on halfway there.
Stay.
Continuation key for Grey. Straight over the top.
Just no control there.
It's a new man there.
Just going straight over number 19.
Marcel Coetzee.
No control, straight over. That's reckless.
Just over 5 minutes to go here, Niels. A couple of players, particularly from the Grey side, picking up their hand for a potential man of the match award here.
What's the middle?
Yeah, look, I mean, there's a few. I think Van der Merwe is the first one that springs to mind. Felix had a good game. I thought Van
Keep it
Wyk,
open, kids.
the hooker, his line-out throws, he scored at least 2 tries. I don't know if you've written that down. So I think it would be between those guys.
See
Another line-out lost.
lose a line out there.
Use it!
McLaren taking all the time he can. Not the best of box kicks there, but it'll do. They'll reset again.
No.
It will do. Like this McLaren, little nuggety, very gutsy, brave player. He's made some big tackles as well tonight.
To the back for Sam
Over.
Brewer. Marking out.
Read
Saw
him.
the line out, or the more rather, not going anywhere. It's a good ball, this one. It's a good ball, this one. Late surge by King Edward. Try time. Where have they been the whole game, the Reds? They've decided to turn it up in the last 10 minutes. Niels, you've spoken about the potential. You've spoken about what they can do. They heed the call in the last 10 minutes. And awesome to see what they can do with ball in hand.
Look, it was simple. Number one, win the line-out. Number two, have structure in the attack. Bring Minene Bele in the game, bring Markie in the game, and then that sets it up for Moyo to play the outside backs. Did I not speak earlier about earning the right to go wide? They've earned it there, and they showed how they should play.
That kick unsuccessful. That's twice now he's missed it from the team Moyo.
Have a look from the line-out. See, it's Markie to Minene Bele. Great pass to Moyo. Another good pass out to the fullback. Metula and the centre Ulunje Menchulukulu going over for a great try for King Edward.
Losing that ball again.
Want
on the
each other.
kicking seat. Here come Gray. Takes a player down with him. Moyo there. Met the grass face to face. Operating on the wing now is Felix.
Step. Stay.
Again to the short side here. They go. Show and go. Got his dancing shoes on there. Does Felix, and why wouldn't you? He's had an outstanding game this evening.
Stay.
Driven back, there was Haidakis. It opens up. Of course it opens up. And he'll get a try, will Donnell Hendricks. He waited, then hit the gap.
Yeah, they'll show it again. And Donnell Hendricks, he spotted a mismatch in midfield. I think he had to beat the tighted prop, Nathan Frank van der Merwe there. And when it's a back and a prop, it's got to be a very slow back if you can't beat the prop. And that's no criticism to the KES prop. That's just the way it is. It was lined up like that. But the skill is from Hendricks that he can spot the mismatch and then he just goes for it. And those are the players, they can see what happens a little bit earlier. And he just went straight through like a knife through the proverbial butter. Let's see.
Number 5. 5. Beat you 5.
See, he goes past, beats Van der Merwe. Also beats one of the
Wees
backs.
versigtig vir die Armboog, né? Prys.
But once again,
Stay
kickoff,
behind.
KES should have been able to execute execute the exit. They knocked the ball in the line out and it set Gray up to score another great try.
Rustig, man, hè?
Player
It's
down
back.
there. It's Van der Merwe.
It's a back. Just right, still. Just right. No. It's his back.
Medics on hand there. Job well done if you're sitting on that bench here. You can see the smiles all around.
Net voor contact, ja.
from Grey College.
Daai poging was touch and go.
Really has been
Maar nee, dit gaan nie raas so scrum dus.
classy rugby.
Stop of okay.
And
Okay,
showing
so
going up,
scrum,
Van der
low
Merwe
ball,
going in
last
there with
scrum,
his head
gents,
on the
last
wrong
scrum.
side of the tackle. It's the third time I've seen this week.
Scrum done,
There's
last
something with the technique that the guys need to practice. I mean, he's
Well, it's the same player that's been in a situation like that multiple times at this game. His tackle technique there, Van der Merwe, not on song this evening.
okay. He stayed on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah,
It seems
I'll
he's
see
not concussed. That's good news.
Okay, stability, gents.
Just more tackle practice in the coming week.
Crouch.
He'll have to do. This may well be the last play of this game here. The buzzer has gone in the back.
Stay on. Now you're off, now you're off.
Or they have one last dip. Of course, they'll fancy their chances. Do great. They get just shy of the 10-meter line. And a penalty
Singing off, number 10.
to King Edward.
Singing off.
Can they finish
You're
with
singing
a
off,
flurry?
number 10.
McGurk is keen to get going. Player runs straight into traffic there. Moyo leaves the ball,
Backwards.
has to go for it again.
No hands. Stay on. Stay.
Nebelele. Back again there. Handling has been
4 off 10, gents.
a nightmare
That one was
for
forward.
King Edward.
That's the game.
He's seen enough, has Mr. Vermeulen. Job done by Grey College. They'll certainly tick a couple of boxes the way they played this evening. King Edward, they had some promise in patches, but a consistent performance was not it today. Plenty of handling errors that they do need to sort out. The contest has ended 51 points to 16 in favor of Grey College. We spoke a little bit earlier on about the potential man of the match from exit to the shower. Not to forget Heinrich Teron, the big unit who carried the ball up strongly, particularly in the early exchanges. But it's been decided not only his 2 tries, his fantastic line-out throws, and his consistent game throughout. Man of the match will go to Liam van Wyk, the hooker. Congratulations to Liam. Exceptional today. Like I said, he scored 2 tries, but more than that, he was an absolute asset and was trouble for King Edward, particularly at line-out time. Niels Momberg, thank you very much for joining me this evening. It is Grey that come away with a victory. King Edward will be back in action on Monday. Don't go away, folks. Last fixture of the evening. It's the old boys' turn now to show what they can do. Pal boys are up against the hosts, Uffies. We'll see how that game goes, starting in just about 10 or so minutes' time. But from us here, it's bye for now.
NMI Toyota, your ultimate destination for all your Toyota needs. Selling, buying, in need of Toyota genuine parts, or simply servicing your Toyota. Make NMI Toyota your top choice. Our nationwide dealer network is committed in offering service excellence and customer satisfaction. Choose NMI